Hello. Hey, good afternoon, everybody. This is Brittany at Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. And the little dust cloud in front of me is Erin. I'm just catching up with her. That's a new spot. So this is Erin, our operations manager, and she's our Tuesday night meds keeper. Woo! So Survey gets a supplement that helps with kidney function and her old age. She's over 20 years old now. I told her she's turned into a little viper. She literally has to strike at the food. Good job, lady. So she gets a supplement, and then about an hour later, she will get her med. Good job, Survey. So, yep, we're trying something a little different. You guys usually get me first thing in the morning. Maybe I'm a little more awake or I'm a little more tired. I'm not sure how this will go. But are we going back to the boys? Okay. So every single day here at Big Cat Rescue, we hand out AM and PM meds. And it's pretty much the same cats occasionally. If, you know, somebody has some kind of random thing pop up, they may go on meds for a short while. But these are all of our regular med cats. So Survey just got her supplement, but Erin will go back to her later with her meds that are more for her mosquito allergy and her upset tummy. And then we have Mr. Tut, King Tut. Oh, and he's a-moving. Looks promising, but he is our pickiest cat.
Her section was just off, like, on her back legs, looking around, coming around the corner.
I know, sir. Yeah.
Eat all your food, right?
How'd he do this morning?
Like 7 ounces.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's pretty darn good.
And this is about 9.
Okay. Thanks, Deb, for the donation. Oh, Tutter, you sure know how to sound very sad. Oh, he's so sad. Thank you, Willie, for the donation. Yeah. Little cats and their birds. Most of the keepers tend to give Tut his food plate and then kind of back off because he gets distracted if you stay too close and talk to him for too long. But then I've had other keepers tell me that if they stay and talk to him the whole time, he does great too. And I'm like, not when I do that.
No.
I have to put it in and pretty much ignore him after that.
He almost sometimes wants, like, the med person to leave and then other people to come talk to him.
Yes, yeah, that is weird. He's very special. Oh yeah, Simba's a challenge. He's definitely my challenge cat. Oh, and there's a bear. Running Bear already got his supplement. You can see his little eyeball. Just in case somebody else has snacks. Sim.
So he won't eat it, and then I'll leave and do other stuff, and then he'll eat it.
And then he'll eat it.
So he'll feed that before he eats his food.
Yep, you gotta take it.
This is a little chicken nugget.
All right, you gotta take that little piece.
Eat it. You know how this works.
So she will be coming back with more food. He takes a medication similar to Survey, where it's for the mosquito allergy, where their little nose gets super, super pink. Sometimes it gets a little bloody. It's a pretty severe allergy that comes and goes seasonally.
But it smells like a balloon, so I would imagine it doesn't taste.
Yeah, and it's very oily, and yeah, it's yucky. So Here's Miss Perfection.
She is not a problem child.
She is not. She'll eat anything. Covered in anything. It's a big chicken neck. Is she still on bay trail for you tonight?
She is.
Yeah. Okay. So she unfortunately gets, she's a little prone to hot spots. And so occasionally she will get a little patch of fur that disappears and it's all red. And so she is on meds for that. And then, this is an interesting conversation, but ocelot poop is disturbing. It's very gross and very yucky. And so she also gets like a probiotic powder that gets placed on her food, and it smells awful and it looks like sand, and she could care less. She will eat it no matter what.
She didn't seem to really want to put the effort in eat that neck though.
No, she didn't.
Anyway.
You gotta go back for it, or you're saving the best for last.
Yeah, I'd not forgotten about the bay trail, but didn't realize she was still on it. So when I took it out, I was going to put it in separate pieces, and then I thought that would make her not want to eat because it's not normal.
Yeah.
Separate pieces.
Yeah, I ended up cutting it last night just because I was like, I don't know if she'll eat that. I mean, it's pretty big for how just little she is in my mind, but yeah, I will say she was very hesitant after she ate the first one. I was like, oh no, like, so I had to actually rub like the probiotic stuff all over it, and then she ate it no problem. So it was like if it was a plain piece of meat with Baytril in it, she wouldn't touch it, but as soon as I put the probiotic on it, she was like, oh cool, I'll eat that.
Okay, good, 'cause that's what I did.
Yeah, that's what I did last night. So
Are you gonna eat the neck?
eat the neck. It's a chicken neck.
Maybe we should just cut them.
She's getting through it. Well, thank you guys for the donations, and sorry that this is a little bit of a different format because in morning walkabouts I'm alone and I'm just wandering around talking to the cats, and I tend to pay more attention to the comments. But this evening meds and morning meds is a much more fast-paced type of live because everything's... Did you spit it out? You are impossible, sir. So forgive me if I don't shout out your name or I miss a comment, but that's why we have so many amazing moderators in the comments helping you guys. So there's a little piece left there on the ground that old Savannah, smarter than he should be. Smarter?
Isn't that cool? You have not done this to me in a month.
Go figure. You're on camera. You're on camera, so that's when it happens. Is it still in there? He just stopped eating it? Oh!
You ate the pit. Did it leave a gross taste in your mouth?
Maybe. He's like, yeah, so give me the rest to wash it down with. That's interesting. That never happens. Usually if I come back, it's just the pill laying in the dirt. What'd you do? So for those of you, again, that kind of missed the beginning, this is, I'm following Erin tonight. Erin is one of our operations managers, and she does Tuesday night meds. She's the Monday coordinator, Tuesday night meds. Are you ready to get the rest of it? Well, you can hear Beecher in the background.
Maybe he bit into it, and by the time he wanted to get rid of it, it was too late.
Yeah.
Nicely done, all
It
right.
was very yucky after that.
Look what you get.
All the foods. Get your little burrito. You guys can see he's in a 2x4 wire, whereas most of the other cats are in 4x4, but I'm sure he probably could be 4x4. He's a big boy.
Probably good.
I was going to ask you, Erin, because, you know, I want to introduce you to everybody. How long have you been at Big Cat? Because I couldn't remember the year that you started.
8?
08?
I believe. No.
No.
8
Oh,
years.
8 years. Yeah, because
2013.
you started out as an intern.
Yes.
Yeah, intern. She's done all the hard work.
I was with Lauren Buckingham, who people probably know because she's been staff longer than me.
Yep.
We had fun.
And you've been staffed now, you probably just crossed over your year-ish, like a couple months ago? Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I thought. So, cool. So Erin actually also manages like the intern and helps manage the intern and volunteer program, as well as the gift shop. So the physical gift shop on property. You're doing good. Don't let the noise distract you.
Keep going. Yay!
So busy. Erin's busy. That's why I'm like, are you sure? I don't want to wreck your meds night, but I really kind of want to like follow you on a Tuesday. Oh, well, I didn't know if you were going to grab his since he walked away.
Oh, I can, yeah. Usually don't even go back until
Oh, Tut, how'd you do?
the individual pieces, but the gab he got, because that was on top.
Nice.
So I will bring him back.
Yeah, the usual. I usually make, no joke, at least 3 trips to Tut every Monday night.
So well this morning, he doesn't feel like eating anymore.
Exactly.
But he has been liking the kibble.
Yes.
Because we have like a kibble for the hybrids, so he might get that.
Nice. And did he get all 3 tonight, or just the 2?
Just 2.
Nice.
The gab and so gabapentin and the commodity.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he gets pred is it every 2? Every other? Every 3. Yeah. I should know that. I make the charts. But I also copy and paste. So yeah. Copying and pasting. So King Tut is on medications because he has like a torn ligament in his back knee area. And we've seeked outside, second opinions and things like that. And generally speaking, none of them think that it's going to be super fixable or worth the type of, what do you want to call it? Therapy, basically, for a hybrid afterward. Like his age and all of those things are working against him. So it's all on Facebook. So today's project has been Gilligan. And so Filmo is actually also on medication, but she didn't stop at him because since there's a project going on, it's best to bring his med back out at the very, very end of the day when it gets really quiet. Right now, because there's a project and there's people and all that, he is just in his tree refusing to come down. So now we have Mouser. Hi, sweet boy.
So,
Meow.
I did skip Filmo.
Yes.
Because they are working on that cage, so he is probably not going to take his med.
Word for word. That's what I said when we drove by. I was like, I'm guessing she didn't stop because what's the point? I tried it last night and it was like a big fat no. He would just not come out of that tree.
He was very suspicious. So we'll just get him on the way there.
Yeah. All right. You got to eat your chicken nugget first. So similar to Tut, this little one, this is Mouser, Savannah cat as well. We've seen Simba and Tut. If you're not seeing a pattern here that most all of our hybrids are I think everybody but Loki, right? Because Diablo's on meds. Like, Beecher's not. Okay. I was like, true. Yeah, I'm like, if you're not seeing a bit of a pattern here that all the hybrids are on some kind of medication.
Blood pressure.
Yep. Yeah, Mouser's also a bad back knee. So is Hutch, which Hutch is right behind. He'll get something tonight as well. So Mouser will get his medicine inside of a little chick, and then after that he will get a PM meal.
I was like, how do I not have a cat with spots over here?
I think he gets confused because he's like, well, I see you right here. Like,
No, you just want me to get a few.
He's He's like, I think you can bring it to me. Hutch is a rowdy one. Oh, that was good. Keeping our feet inside.
No, I expected all in.
Uh-huh. He turns into Nala and like dislocates and like makes all kinds of crazy like, oh, look at that drool though. That's a lot of drool.
I'm gonna bring him full snacks.
Yeah. He is. We've started doing our evening walks again. When he first arrived, I used to come out and because he'll follow me anywhere, so we walk his enclosure. And I'm like, let's go for a walk so we can lose some weight. And yeah, so earlier I came to see him and all he wanted to do was lay and purr. And I was like, but we gotta walk. I think it's because it's getting hot again. So
I would also enjoy laying and purring.
yes.
That's fun too.
So cute. Good job, Mouser. Disappeared. Getting close. The yucky inside. Uh-huh. Yep. Thank you guys for all the donations. Everybody helping each other out. Those of you that used to watch Carol's Evening Meds and Snacks lives, you'll notice that it's a totally different batch of cats for the most part. We don't have like, I think it got big when we still had Zeus and there were eye drops involved and all of those things and quiche. So it's a cricket. So Cricket, you guys know, was raised on a vegan diet, lots of vegetables in her early years, and it has caused all kinds of deformities. And so she gets gabapentin as well, just as like a nice little pain management system. I'm shocked that Beggar Girl wasn't out behind us. Usually Sheena comes begging, but she is actually on AM meds.
She's always hounding for snacks, I guess.
Yeah.
Not today.
Too much ruckus with all the projects maybe this week. I don't know. Yeah, she's just like, no thanks. It is weird. It's like, maybe we should find her.
Can you just like check on your neighbor?
Yeah, Crix.
Report back?
Where's she at?
Oh, I see. Front of the den? No. Maybe.
I don't know, and then I feel bad like even bothering to call her up here because we literally don't have anything for her, but
No, I think she's in front of the den actually, but it's gonna be. I wonder if she got a.
oh, maybe. Yeah, no, I'd feel better. We'd all feel better. She does love a good sickle, that's for sure. Oh, maybe she's still not adjusted to time change. Here's Sheena.
Hi. We just get worried.
All right.
So we've got Nikki, and then Diablo and Des, and then Aria and Amanda.
Awesome. Yeah, blowing right through it. Good job, buddy. So Erin will come back around, or possibly Afton, actually, that makes sense. Afton's here today as the coordinator, but she's not meds. So Erin most likely gave Mouser his med, and then Afton will most likely come back out later to do his PM diet. Usually that just means, you know, they'll get like 7 ounces in the morning and then another 7 ounces at night versus having, you know, all 14 first thing in the morning. So we're heading over to see Nikita. She's our only lion. She is 20 years old, as of very recently celebrated that birthday. She was badly declawed as a cub when she was found chained to a wall in a drug house in Tennessee, and she definitely suffers from some arthritis. And so she is also on gabapentin, only instead of it being 1 little pill, it's 3. She's a big girl.
So she's one of the few big cats that we have that get like flies through down in her ears.
Mm-hmm.
We have this stuff called SWAT that deters flies. I guess it like smells really strong.
Mm-hmm.
And she doesn't mind being scratched. So I can just put some on the tips of her ears.
Oh,
That's what
good.
she was talking about.
Gotcha. Oh my honey. And what Erin means by scratched is, if you guys follow us, you know that it's all good. You know that it's with a long metal retractable scratcher with like a little claw on it.
You did a very good job.
Yeah, I think you're doing a good job rubbing it all on your own.
Yeah. And you don't have flies, so that's good.
Yeah, she looks good. She's very pretty. You guys can watch her 24/7 at bigcatcams.com. She definitely has a popular camera. Oh yeah, I can smell that stuff. Yeah, interesting. It was really funny last night when I pulled up. I usually start like yelling at her from back there because if she's in the back, you know, it takes her a while to get up and come over. And instead I was greeted with like a bunch of growling and I was like, uh-oh, like what's going on? And she was just attacking her yellow ball. Like she was already up here waiting, but she was like roaring at it, pushing it away with her face.
Why are you so mad at your ball?
I don't know. I think maybe when everybody cleaned it out recently, it got moved or like someone touched it. And so now she's very mad at it.
This is kind of our like routine with her. Anytime anyone brings her over, we make sure she drinks water because she does not get up in the middle of the day to do that.
Not at all. Yep, not at all. Good job, honey. And this will go on for a while. Longest drinks in history. Yeah, actually, I found that out on when Maureen gave one of my virtual keeper tours. She said, like, many years ago, Nikki was her assigned operant cat. And so her goal was always to operant her next to a water bowl. And then she would automatically drink water. And so this many years later, it's like second nature. She does it every time, no matter what. I was like, that's an amazing thing to get our old guys to do. Yeah, so, yeah, I thought that was cool. All right, so we're gonna go see the boys. I'm actually gonna, there we go. Well, thank you guys for focusing on the cats, of course, and keeping it positive and educational. I know a lot of you are very familiar with obviously Carol and myself and Jamie and Afton, and Lauren, but maybe not Erin. So Erin and Gail are the two other staff members on site, and then we have Katie as well that does administrative stuff. But I was like, you know, I think it's important that you guys really see the people that have dedicated their whole lives. And so she's been out here 8 years, worked her way up. She had just become a coordinator and got really involved with all that, and boom, rest is history. All right, Desi's ready. Yeah. No, he's all about it. This is Des. You guys know Des, our three-legged serval. He's 16 years old. Tonight, he's got to play a game. He's like, why are there two of you? Oh, he's like a little shark. That's the Des we know. That guy only has one back leg, but he is spring-loaded. Yes, exactly. He's fast. So we'll stay over here because Des doesn't mind me being here, but Diablo will generally like run away or hide. So Des was found on the side of the road in Arizona, near death. He'd really given up. Are you talking? Wow. And he recently saw the vet, and we had to shave down his back half because he's got a lot of arthritis in that spine and in that last back leg. Rah. And yep, so he turned around to show you, and it's growing back. He still gets around pretty good. He's got to hide from her again. But he is also on gabapentin for that very reason, just a nice pain management system for him. Diablo is actually uniquely on a high blood pressure medication. It was the same one actually that Keisha Tiger was also on. All right, we've only got 2 ladies left. All right, we're gonna. Yes, yes, that's true. Filmo and probably still has to convince Tut to eat some more food. But we will we'll wrap up with Amanda and Aria out and Outback. So as you can see, there's less cats that are as time consuming and picky right now. You guys probably remember, you know, the old lives again where Zeus Tiger was getting his eye drops and Hoover Tiger insisted on being hand fed upside down in his den with a very, very long stick. We currently don't have anyone who isn't very eager to eat and get their food. And so my hope is to like do this a couple times a month where I will either come in later in the day and make sure I stay through evening meds, or might try to get here as early as possible and do like a morning med every now and again. Just working on making sure that the keepers and coordinators are all comfortable with that and being on camera, and that there isn't something going on where like time restraints, you know, if it takes longer to do meds, I don't want to hold anyone up. So and then Carol actually, when I spoke with her this morning about it, she's like, well, you know, with the time change, technically I can, if I've got time, I can do more evening lives myself. And I was like, well, you know, we'll just communicate. If I plan on doing one, I'll let you know. Then you know not to do one. So we had a lot of tree trimming happen back here today. It looks like a hurricane came through, but it didn't. We're just getting everything all trimmed up. My guess is centered in, but with all this ruckus of tree limbs, who knows?
And then Amanda moved down to here.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Amanda is near the barn and in the last like 5 cages. I see a kitty. Oh, I hear the kitty. This is Amanda. She's our, yeah, she's our oldest cat on property. 25-year-old lady. Oh my. That was lame. That's what she said. Lame, Erin. Good job, honey.
She doesn't like the mask, so they make her.
Yeah, she.
I used a white one. I thought that'd be nice.
Yay, we have an Aria. Good job, honey.
Good job.
I know. Thanks, babe. This is where they were when I started, all 3 of them, so. Yeah.
Room for feeding and everything.
Yeah, you guys used to let us separate ya. You did very
Although,
good.
to be fair, it was usually wherever she decided to be.
True.
We made the decision.
True. It's like, yeah, that's fine for you.
You can stay there, the boys will.
Yes. Yep. Aria was cute. I think it was, forget what night it was, but Amanda was getting her med and Aria came over to the fence and just kept chuffing as loud as possible at Amanda while she's getting her med. I'm like, oh, you guys really do like each other. I know. It's very sweet.
I always have to do hers in like weirdly small pieces because she likes to shake stuff.
She does.
She does like 4 big.
Yes, she does. Yeah, there are these huge orange pills, and her favorite is to grab it really quick and shake it. So if you give her a small enough piece, she can't actually shake it because you just basically shove it in her mouth.
And then in the morning she gets that probiotic powder, so then she just shakes that.
Oh, yeah, yeah. You're very smart. Very smart lady.
Good job.
Ooh, you're so good. She's like, that's it? Yeah, that's it.
You get an extra week of vacation.
Oh, that's right. You're right. Okay, everybody, that makes total sense. And I was going to say something and I forgot. But so while we clean up Amanda's enclosure, while she's shifted down into Aria's enclosure and Victor's tree trimming, Aria gets an extended vacation. She'll be out here for another week.
Yay!
That's very exciting. Been having a good time. Well, thanks, Erin.
Kali is next.
Ooh, that's always fun. Miss Kali, go next.
Yeah. Thanks for following.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yay, you got some donations and I got to see Erin, so yay. Well, I'm going to hang with Aria for a minute while you go to all the pickies again. Thank you, Erin. All right, guys. Yes, we're going to end right here with the sweetest lady. The sweetest lady. So if you've been enjoying seeing her on vacation, you'll get a whole extra week. And you can watch her at bigcatcams.com. And so Aria is also on a pain management medication. She's also on a probiotic, as Erin mentioned. She gets that in the morning, though. And then from time to time, we've had to put her on additional things just to help keep the wounds that she came in with healed and keep her comfortable so that she won't pick at them or anything like that. So she's got a nice little pain management system. No, there won't be any cats moving tomorrow. I'm not sure if he'll move on Thursday or not. We always move cats around on Thursdays. I think tomorrow's only Wednesday, right? Okay, yeah. Whew, I looked at my watch. I'm like, oh man, did I lose an entire day this week? So anyway, well, thank you guys for joining us. This was kind of our first impromptu evening med walkabout with me instead of Carol, but we will try to mix it up for you guys and start doing some things other than just the morning walkabouts, but don't worry, we'll still do those too. Just mixing it up for everybody, right? Well, thank you guys. I really appreciate you all, and I hope you have a great night. Yes, you're so good.